All right, going on. Aren't you glad you can fast forward through this? That was easy. This next one's a little more kinky. Okay. I think the easiest way for this is going to be, I'm going to do tan over sine times cosine. And then minus cotangent over sine times cosine. Expertise. Ugh. Okay. And instead of dividing, I'm gonna that way I don't have to have a compound fraction. So tan is sine over cosine. And cotangent is cosine over sine. And cancel. Oh look, 1 over cosine squared and 1 over sine squared. Okay, what about this one? Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it. This one is really kind of, remember that take advantage of this. So I'll take the left-hand side. And I'm going to multiply the top and bottom by 1 plus sine x. With the thing I just wrote in mind, I'm not going to bother to distribute. I'm just going to say cancel 1 cosine, not both. And life is good. Aren't you glad we're too lazy to usually put the parentheses around the of x's? Ah, yes. Okay. I'm going to multiply the first term by cosine over cosine. Tan cosine squared plus sine squared is 1. Yay. Okay. Next one, what do you think this one? Ooh, look at the numerators. This and ooh, is it possible that we're dividing by 1? Yes, it is, because what's cosine times cosecant? So I'm not going to mess with the numerator. So, sorry. Oh, look at that. Cancel, cancel. And we're done. Next. Okay. It says mess with just one side, but I'm going to mess with both sides because they're both kind of icky. Secant squared is 1 over cosine squared. I'm going to pull a question mark. And dividing by tan is multiplying by cosine over sine. Okay, so what have we got? Notice that on this side I can cancel a cosine. On this side I have to do common denominators. Multiplying the first fraction by cosine over cosine, and the second fraction by sine over sine. And we get and we've got 1 over cosine times sine. Yay. That was a cookie. Alright. So this one, this one has a typo. Sorry. Okay. So, what did I do? Oh. Okay, so once again, I'm going to do what I did on the previous thing and multiply this fraction by 1 minus sine. So, leave this one alone. Because it worked so successfully on the previous page. Cancel, cancel, add together. Yes. So what do I have? Oh, I multiplied. What did I do? 1 plus sine, 1 minus sine, 1 minus sine squared, cosine squared, 1 minus sine. Oh, yeah. Oh, this should have been 1 plus sine. Sorry, typo. Oh yeah. Okay, so now we can combine it together. Okay, the plus sine theta and the minus sine theta cancel. Sorry about all of that. And we got it. All right, next, secant plus tangent. Fine. What do we have? I want to get 1 minus sine y on the bottom, so I'm just going to multiply the top and bottom by 1 minus sine y, and hope for the best again. Glurk. Okay, so that's 1 minus sine squared is cosine squared. I'm going to skip, I skipped one step because we just did it 3 times. So that is cosine over 1 minus sine. Yay. Okay, cosine squared minus sine squared is actually, well, here's a trick. Right, I'm going to do the following. I'm going to say this, and I'm going to do a common denominators thing. And because these are all squished together, I'm just going to write it on top of it. So the common denominator on the bottom is cosine squared. Sorry, cosine squared. I'm tired. All right, so what do we have? Keep, change, flip. Don't you love that phrase? I used to teach with somebody who detested that phrase. Flip the denominator. Cancel, cancel, and we're done. Yay. I'm doing all of these because these are probably the hardest things. Let's see. Oh, this one had another sorry. This should have said secant squared. I'm not sure why I did that, but... Okay. I copied them down. I may have copied them correctly, but they were wrong to begin with. I don't know. Common denominators. Is cosine plus 1 times sine. Oops. Ooh, but sine squared plus cosine squared is 1. Zero on top means it's 0. Okay, so let's fix this one. sine squared plus cosine squared is 1. And 1 plus tan squared, what on earth did I just do? Oh crap, it is cotangent. Hold on a second. I think I screwed this one up. Let's just fix this. Let's see. 1 plus tan squared is secant squared. So 1 plus cotangent squared is, yeah, I think this one was right. I'm the idiot. All right. Okay. Keep change flip. Okay, so that one did work. Back to more specials. Oh god, more of these. I have a minus sign. Let me just check. Okay, so the trick to these is that you have to, go away. You have to change sorry. You have to change cosine squared into 1 minus sine squared because the sign you can't fix. And we want to try and factor this. These cancel. Yeah, this one has to be a negative one. Okay, yeah, because it won't factor with a +1 on this side. Oh, with a -1 on this side. Because you have to be able to add to get 3, not subtract. Okay, I'm going to just write these over here. Okay, these are a lot like the ones from, is it F? A little more involved. Okay, no excuses. You need to be looking at your unit circles and filling them in over and over again. Factor out the common factor. Move the 1 over and divide by 2 all in one swell swoop. Okay, so this is pi over 2's and 3 pi over 2's. Cosine 0 on the y-axis. Sine of pi over 6 is 1/2. Okay. Right. We have to turn them all into either secants or tangents. I think I'll turn them into tangents. So secant squared is tan squared plus 1. Okay. So then we've got, let's see, tan is 1 at pi over 4 when sine equals cosine. And 5 pi over 4, the third quadrant version. Tan is -1. At the second and fourth quadrant. Alright, do I need to change things? No, I want to factor out cosecant. Okay. Negative root 2 over 2 is the second and third quadrant versions of pi over 4. For cosine. Okay. Next. Okay, oh god, this is a pain. I'm gonna do, like, I don't know, one of each. This is gonna take 40 minutes just to write it down. I'm gonna go to this one. 195, so watch, if it ends in 5, look for, like, 45s or 135s. Remember that with cosine, it's opposite signs. So if this was a plus, this is a minus. Ugh, 11 pi over 12. Let's try it this way. Think about it this way. 8 pi over 12 should reduce, and 3 pi over 12. Okay, so that's going to be 2 pi over 3 and pi over 4. Fortunately, you don't have to memorize these stupid formulas. if you do them enough. Okay. You need to figure out tan of 2 pi over 3 by thinking about sine over cosine. All right, life is short. Let's do one of these. Let's see. Five pi over 4 is in the third quadrant, so they're both negatives. So if you're asked for secant, cosecant, or cotangent, you just find the other and flip it. All right, what have we got here? Ugh. Okay, cosine of... Oh, crap, where'd that go? Sorry, where'd it go? I don't want to start this again. I've just written for so far. That, no. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. No, that's the regular one. Oh, Jesus. Where did it go? Oh, God. Tell me I didn't have to... Where'd it go? Where did it go? God. What?